Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of House Divided Sports, aka HDS Sports. Get all your high definition sports topics, man. My name is Wayne. I'm here with my guy Smoog and Chubbs. This is your first time listening to us. Make sure you guys follow us on TikTok, House Divided Sports Podcast, YouTube, House Divided Sports Podcast. And if you listen on any of the audio platforms, make sure you guys give us a nice little review. And if you're on YouTube, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Views slowly going up, so we appreciate everybody that's tuning in each and every week. And Facebook, we ain't forget about y'all. I still upload the episodes on Facebook. We might start going back live there soon, probably once the season starts. But yeah, glad to be back, fellas. I know we took a little hiatus. I had to go on a little vacation, take a look at some houses.
Smooth got a job.
Yeah, Smooth got a job.
Yeah,
So if you're wondering why there
season.
ain't no clips there, Chelsea's football season. I probably should have asked you this, Chubbs, before the podcast, but now school started. Are you back on your schedule?
Yeah, next week is practices are Tuesday through Thursday.
Okay.
So Mondays and Fridays will now be free.
Yeah, so we could get back to recording twice a week now that Chubbs is back on for the grind of coaching. So, what the hell am I trying to? Sorry, I was trying to find my charger for my laptop that's apparently about to die.
Look at this. I'm going to be waiting for him for another 30 minutes.
What happened? My camera went out?
Nah. Sure. Saying it's about to die.
Oh, no, we good. I got everything. I found it.
Yeah, but I'm excited, man. I know this is the last week of preseason, so after another week, NFL's back, college football is back tomorrow. A lot of exciting things for sports around the way.
We're back we're back in the good times of sports for sure.
Football. I'm biased. Football is the best sport, I think. But
Easily. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get started into this episode. So we haven't talked basketball in a while, but so let's go ahead and start this episode off with some basketball talks. So Kevin Durant and the Nets come to terms and basically say we're not trading you. We don't know if that's not just for this year, but as of right now, the Nets roster stands as Royce O'Neal, T.J. Warren, Claxton, Nikolai Claxton or Nicholas Claxton. You still got Cam Thomas, Kyrie Irving, Joe Harris, Seth Curry, and Ben Simmons. So my question for you guys is, where do we see this team going, and what do we think about this whole situation with KD?
I assume they're making probably the next round. Then they were out first round this year. I assume they're making second round. Don't really see that much improvement. I know Ben Simmons will be coming back, hopefully. If his mental, stuff is handled and he's not like in his head. But I'm not surprised about this because KD to me is like one of the most bipolar NBA players in the league. He changes his mind like weekly, or it seems like it. Like he does. This isn't the first time KD's had like an issue like this, so I don't know. I hate to say he's a prima donna, but he kind of is. But he wants his way. He wasn't gonna get his way, and they basically probably were like, "Look, not trading you. You better just suck it up." And so I don't know. I know that he met with them. They talked it out, but like I don't see KD staying after this year. So I think this is probably his last year with them.
There's a few things about this situation. Number one, fact or fiction is, or did LeBron sign his extension based off a contingency surrounding Kyrie Irving being traded? That's a question I had, as well as did Kyrie sign his contract based off of the contingency of him not playing X amount of games and being able to sit out back-to-backs, X, Y, and Z. I'm just trying to figure out the stipulations behind everybody's contract this upcoming year.
So just to answer your question, I don't know anything about the LeBron thing. I didn't see anything about that. But that could be plausible. But as far as Kyrie, I think they wanted to guarantee that he would play a certain amount of games
Mm-hmm.
or the extension, which is why that did not get signed. I believe they wanted to put a clause like you have to play this amount of games to get this guaranteed money.
Yeah,
But
I think like he said something about like no more than like 60 some games, and like he didn't want to like play back to backs either. Like he wanted to sit out like when he had to play back to backs.
yeah, so that's probably that may have been in it, but he didn't sign that agreement. So the only thing he did was
Yeah,
opt into his regular agreement that he had. But
and I think like I mean me bringing that up, I'm just saying like I just feel like it's gonna be another Kyrie Irving issue. You know what I mean? If it's not though, I can see this team going to the Eastern Conference Finals at least. Um, if they got their head on straight, everybody playing, everybody just throw all the noise behind, to the background for the season. Whether you know they want to be there or not, they just shut up and play basketball. I think him, Ben Simmons, and KD are more than enough to get them to the Eastern Conference Finals, if not to the finals. There's nobody that should be able to stop them. We're seeing what they can do in the little bit of games that Kyrie and KD play together, and then with the addition of someone like Ben Simmons who can defend, you got a body like Nick Claxton, the shooter, and Joe Harris. I think their bench is pretty good. They still got Seth, Seth Curry, another shooter. KD can play the four. If I'm not mistaken, they still got DeAndre Drummond, right? Or no?
no,
He's not
no, he's
in.
not there. He's not there no more.
So
I mean,
you're
I still think
naming
they got size.
you're naming all like obviously they have the talent, but having this type of off-season summer with Kyrie and KD vocally saying they don't want to be there,
They don't
and now
matter. And that's why I
and
said like if they can
that
push all that
chemistry is going to
noise,
be messed up, dude.
not
The
really.
Eastern Conference Finals team.
Nah,
But
that's not.
my thing is, they're a ticking time bomb if they're not successful this year.
Yeah,
Well, I'm saying
I
to my
finished.
point is if they can just put all of that noise to the background and just play basketball,
But this is Kyrie
it's
Irving,
not going to.
KD, Ben Simmons. We're talking about.
I
What do
think
what
it's
do you?
unfair to throw Ben Simmons into that.
Yeah, Ben Simmons was
Okay,
just hurt,
okay, but
or
he recent years he can put him into that. But we agree with KD and Kyrie that it is. It's a ticking time bomb if they're not successful.
It's a ticking time bomb for Steve Nash, I would say.
That
yeah. I mean,
team next year, but
we've seen KD or Kyrie drop 50, and then the next game KD come back drop 50. Like they have the potential to be, you know what I'm saying, to just outscore teams just off of that alone. And then,
I'm
like I
just
said,
saying.
if Ben Simmons can play basketball and just, what you say, Dwayne, give 15, 8, and 8 night in and night out, knock up on the best defender. Joe Harris can hit a couple shots. Nick Claxton can play some defense because he's a young guy who reminds me of Robert Williams. Obviously not as good, but just his hustle and his demeanor.
Yeah,
I think that'll be a good team. Like
I mean I get all
there's no
that.
reason why they shouldn't. And like I said, I think that the only reason why we didn't see him do a lot last year was because they ran into the Boston Celtics in round one.
The Boston Celtics are still there. Probably
Yeah,
got
but
better.
imagine if
Still got the
that team can play
76ers.
together all year. Like they came in and had to try to mesh well in one round against a good team,
But
against a
I
number
mean,
a 2 seed, 3 seed.
I get all. I mean, I understand. I get all that. But I'm just saying we're talking about like hypotheticals, right now, basically. If they're not successful and they're like an 8th seed pushing playing team, they're not going to be quiet just sitting on the bench
But
or sitting
I don't
playing the
think
games.
that's what they're going to
I'm talking
be.
about
I don't.
mid-season is what I'm saying. I'm saying
Yeah,
they
no,
could. You don't
I
know.
don't at all think. I think they're going to at least be at least no less than a 5 seed. They can make top 5 in the East. There's no reason why they shouldn't
Because
make top 5 in the East.
realistically, they just got the same team, but they just added Ben Simmons, who's a great defensive player, but
They don't have the
offensively,
same team.
basically do.
No, they don't. They have Royce O'Neal, amazing 3-and-D guy, as we can see. He was literally the only perimeter defender in Utah. So anybody that he wasn't guarding was cooking. But I mean, he would get cooked too. But then you also have Ben Simmons, right?
Okay,
The only
yeah.
thing I'm worried about with them is honestly rim protection. KD could play some defense. Kyrie could play a little defense. And Joe Harris and Seth, great shooters. Probably not gonna give you too much defense, but they're gonna hustle. They also got TJ Warren. Cam Thomas is a nice bucket off the bench. This team should have championship aspirations. I think we're all downplaying how good of a team they actually have.
I'm not downplaying them at all.
Yeah, the media and everyone else is downplaying how good of a team Brooklyn actually has, bro. Brooklyn has 3 bona fide all-stars on their team, bro. Like 3 bona fide all-stars on their team.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
No, there's only one superstar on that team.
Are they beating? Are they beating the Heat?
They can beat us. They can beat any team.
Let's be. Are they beating? I'm asking you.
We don't got PJ Tucker no more.
In the series, are you guys beating them in the series?
It would go to 7, and then they have KD.
All right, so 7 is not definitive for having 3 superstars. Well, let's talk about it.
We just got a better coach in them, so that's why.
DL, you said Celtics
That's
running
not
back.
true, bro. That's not a true statement. Definitive.
DL.
There's been a lot of teams who took LeBron to 17. So
DL, are they beating the Celtics? You said they're running it back, going back to the finals.
They could beat the Celtics, bro.
Are they?
I think the Celtics gonna finish number 1, so that might be the Eastern Conference Championship right there. I said Eastern Conference Finals at least.
What about? I mean, they folded 70. They beat the 76ers. They folded the 76ers.
Yes, they can beat the 76ers.
They can definitely beat the 76ers.
Bro, they can beat the Sixers, the Heat, the Bucks, the
They
Celtics.
beat the Bucks.
They can beat any of those.
They can beat the Bucks, bro.
Like,
they should have beat the Bucks. It was a big.
I don't, bro. I'm just not trusting that team.
It's crazy to know, bro.
I'm not trusting that team,
bro. We're talking about Kevin Durant.
I know who we're talking about. We're talking about a guy that had to join a 73-win team because he was scared. He wanted to win.
That may be valid, but at the end of the day, we're still talking about a top 15 talent, top 15 player, top 20 player all time to some people. We're talking about the guy Kyrie that you guys call a superstar.
But you don't like Kyrie, but oh my God, now you're on the Kyrie one.
He's a great second fiddle.
But you pair him with them too, bro. Like that's like there's.
And then you got Ben Simmons, a guy that a lot of people thought should have won defensive player.
I know Ben Simmons goes Sacramento. They're a contender. I know.
I didn't call them a contender. I said they're a playoff.
They're a playoff team. Whatever.
Right.
I don't know.
You got Ben Simmons, great passer, great defender, amazing in transition. Imagine Ben Simmons. Imagine is a third quarter lineup where they could just run. Where you got KD at the 4, Ben at the 5, you got Royce O'Neal, or you could have Joe Harris at the 2, at the 3, Steph at the 2, and Kyrie at the 1. As soon as that ball come off the basket, Ben is grabbing it out in transition, and it's looking crazy and scary for people. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's not a lot of defense, they could just shoot people out of the game at that point. Use that in the second and third quarter. You know what I'm saying? Right. Then you also got TJ Warren. You also got Royce O'Neal. Last time we saw TJ Warren, he was getting buckets in the bubble. Probably not going to do that again.
2-3 years ago.
He's not going to do that again, but what he'll probably do is give you a cool 10 off the bench. Royce O'Neal's a great 3-and-D guy, and then Cam Thomas was giving them buckets off the bench last year too. So
I don't know. I just don't trust that pairing anymore.
Yeah, I do think that they want to say it like Steve Nash is on the hot seat, but this is clearly, unless they won a championship, Kyrie's last year in Brooklyn. Just about the whole situation, we was like, oh, what you said, KD ain't changed his mind. The organization basically went to him and said, we can't get what we want from you, so we're not trading you. So you're gonna stay.
I thought he was gonna go to Memphis for real.
They didn't want to include Desmond Bane in the trade on Jaren Jackson. So you can't. It's kind of hard to move a player like that, unless you have a bunch of assets. And a lot of teams don't have a bunch of assets to spare. So
I don't know what we have with Portland, bro. Portland should have grabbed them. Should have gave away a whole team.
But if you give away a whole team, KD's not gonna want to go to that team.
They're not going to be a contender.
Yeah.
That's why KD is forever going to be soft.
That's why, and a lot of teams don't have all their picks because they're picking them. So the Brooklyn Nets should be thanking, they should be thanking Danny Ainge and the Utah Jazz for getting the Minnesota Timberwolves to be so foolish and trade all that for Rudy Gobert. Because if that doesn't happen, then Kevin Durant gets traded for a lot less. They just up the market, so it was literally virtually impossible. Like, you can't trade Rudy Gobert for all of that, then trade KD anywhere close to that.
That's
so
disrespectful.
You're literally committing GM suicide. So yeah. All right. Let's go to the next topic. Patrick Beverley gets traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for Taylor Horton Tucker and I believe Stanley Johnson. What are your thoughts on this trade? What does this mean for the Lakers? What does this mean for Russ?
What's it mean for
Pat
Russ?
Bev? I don't know, man. I think it was a good move for Pat Bev. I don't know about the Lakers though, because all they doing is adding a bunch. In my opinion, they just adding a bunch of like, unless they trying to win right now, which is probably what they're trying to do.
You have LeBron James. You have to try to win.
Yeah, they're just adding a bunch of old people, experienced players. I'm not gonna say wash. Like Pat Bev he's a defender, and that's what he does. But I think that they need to focus on getting AD healthy and keeping him healthy. To add, I don't think it was a terrible move, but as far as like Russ goes, I think his minutes definitely decrease. Pat Bev definitely going to be the sixth man now. And I think that he's going to be coming in and more, he's going to be playing later in the game when Russ, instead of Russ, in my opinion, unless Russ is just having a comeback season. I just don't think that they would mesh pretty well together on the floor at the same time. There's no point of having them two on the floor at the same time. I think they're, they kind of, their attitudes just won't mesh well. So Pat Bev, I think, is a good defender, obviously, and he'll help them out on defense.
That's the biggest
offensively.
thing.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing that I think they brought him in for. But I think, like I said, Russ's his minutes are definitely going to decrease when it comes to like the late parts of the game because they're going to need, him to be on the perimeter, Pat Bev to be on the perimeter more. But all that is not going to matter if AD doesn't stay healthy. So.
I mean, like you kind of already said it. I mean, mainly, I don't know how much to go off from that, but it's a good move for Lakers. Defensively speaking, that's what they lacked the majority of the year, and you're adding one of the elite defenders of the league. Even though a lot of people don't like Pat Bev and talk crap on him, but he's an elite defender. He can play some defense. So I think it's a really good move for Lakers. It's obviously, he's a point guard, so it's six man, like you said. It's going to take time away from Russ, which Russ has to earn it, dude. After performances last year, I know Wayne likes to say, look at the stats, but he probably had some good games, but his bad games were bad games. Like we can all agree with that. So, he's got to prove it. He got to prove it this year, and this I like this because this actually kind of puts some fire under Russ' ass. Because I know Pat Bev's not the caliber player of Russ used to be, or maybe he still is. But Russ is. Pat Bev is good enough to start on a team, so that puts a little bit of fire under Russ's ass. I think even for practices, because Pat Bev's going to be sticking him.
I would agree with that if Russ did get paid. I don't think Russ is really going to care.
Russ is going to be getting stuck by Pat Bev every day in practice.
Russ and Pat Bev are going to start together.
Do you think so?
Nah.
Yes.
I don't think so.
There's no way. There's no why. Why would they?
The shooting on that court would not be the most efficient.
Pat Bev shoots almost 38% from the field.
How often does he
38% from the 3-point line?
How often does he shoot?
He shoots
Pat Bev is
at
a spot
least
up
4
3-point
shots.
shooter now.
But I'm saying,
he can shoot. He's a good 3-and-D player.
That's not what I'm asking.
Bro, your shooting guard needs to be able to be like, knock down. Like,
are you playing
Pat
2K?
Bev on the wing? No. I'm saying, bro, is he a spot up?
Pat Bev don't be like shooter. He ain't a shot creator. He ain't like that.
Pat Bev, if he shoots 6 of them shots,
what'd you say?
If he shoots 6 of them shots, some games he's gonna hit 2, some games he's gonna hit 4. So he can give me at least 2 to 4 threes.
That's what you want out of your starting shooting guard.
On 6 attempts, making 2 to 4 shots a night is great.
I don't think he gets those.
That's not a lot of volume though for a starter. That's all I'm saying.
If you have Braun and AD, why do we need someone to score a lot of points?
So Braun and AD gonna drop 40 a night.
The Lakers' problem last year was not scoring. The Lakers' problem last year was defense. And
They also
that
didn't
is
have
what
shooters
Pat
out
Bev
there.
do.
They didn't have shooters though.
Even
bro.
without shooters, this Malik Monk was sparking it up, bro. They were putting up points.
No, LeBron was putting up points.
Right.
Bro, they were putting up at least
40-year-old
100,
LeBron.
over 100 points a night, bro.
Yeah,
They were
LeBron was
putting
going
up
for like
points.
50, bro.
He didn't do that every night, bro. He did that twice.
Bro, LeBron had like 30 straight, like not 30 straight, but like 30 games.
LeBron
like
averaged 30 last year
40-something
for a
points,
reason.
bro.
He was scoring.
Yeah, because AD didn't play. Now, if I got a healthy AD, like, what are we talking about right now?
I'm just saying,
You're talking about so two guys are going to be doing majority of the scoring. Is what you're saying.
That's what successful teams do. What are we talking about right now?
You need to have a Jordan Poole on the team, bro. Come on.
I'm talking about the fact that you acting like
You need to have Tyler Herro.
Kendrick Nunn is coming back. What are we talking about?
Who? Does he still exist?
Kendrick Nunn is coming back.
He was invisible last year. I didn't know where he went.
He didn't play last year. He was hurt.
I know. He was hurt, or they just didn't play him.
No, he was legit hurt.
People were saying he was good enough to play, and they were just not playing him. But
one of them coming off the bench, bro.
But he ain't playing all year.
No, they're gonna start, or they're gonna have Austin restart. But Patrick Beverley's gonna get started minutes. He's the best defender on their team. It makes no sense not to start him.
Then they're not gonna start Russ.
Russ is gonna start too. They're both gonna play hellish defense. Them two are gonna.
I don't like it.
Good defense together.
I don't like it.
Russ wasn't starting when he wasn't there.
I don't like it.
So they're gonna play great defense. There's a possibility I do think they traded Russ, but I just don't think they'll trade him because they don't want to give up those draft picks because they don't see them after Braun retires. They're not going to be that good for a while because more than likely, Braun's going to retire and AD's going to want to give up, one like end. So the move for getting rid of Talon Horton Tucker, Stanley Johnson was great because now you're able to apologize. Now you're able to get any expiring contracts. All people on contract after the season will be Braun and AD. So now they'll be able to round out the roster or get another star if they want to. They did pick up Thomas Bryant. They did pick up Lonnie Walker. So they still got some other good pieces, solid pieces on that team. I think people are really sleeping on the Lakers, and a lot of people are like snoring. And I really think the Lakers are going to fuck around and be a top 4 seed in the West this year, with Russ or without Russ. I think they're going to compete at a very high level. And I think, prediction right now, I think game 1, they're opening night, they play the Warriors. I think they're going to blow the Warriors out. That is my prediction. On opening night, the Los Angeles Lakers will blow out them. And if Russ plays, he's going to have a productive triple-double. Productive.
Hope so.
Probably going to be like a Draymond-esque 10, 10, and 10, or 12, 10, and 10. Something
First
more.
of all, Draymond don't average no 10, 10, and 10. Draymond
I'm saying like when Draymond gets a triple-double, it's like a 10, 10, 10 triple-double. So yeah. But then if Russ they do trade Russ, and looking like they're saying he's get traded in Indiana for Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, then immediately they become, to me, top 3 seed favorite in the West. So
I think
either way, people are disrespecting Russ. It's corny, in my opinion. He had a bad season. And if you think he's going to play just as bad as he did last year, you're out of your fucking mind.
Are we?
Yeah. You're going to take
I'd say he's going to play. I think he's going to have a way better season.
He's going to have to show me.
But I just don't think that he's going to be the go-to guy next year over Pat, like playing late over Pat Bev since he just signed him. Like they'd rather have Pat Bev.
They're going to both be on the court deal.
I don't know, man. I think this move guarantees him a 6 spot, a 6 seed at least.
If Pat Bev and D'Angelo Russell on the court last year, Pat Bev and Russ could be on the court.
I don't know, man. That's not LeBron, bro. Nobody on that team is equivalent to LeBron. So LeBron can literally do what Russ wasn't doing. So
yeah, Russ is going to play a different role this year. He's going to do it because he's playing for his career. Because if he don't have a good year this year, no one's going to pick him up. He's going to get the mellow treatment. He's going to be out of the league for 2 years. So he has to have a good year. That's what I'm banking on having this year, adjusting to his role.
He's not going to bounce back. I'm just saying, I don't see Russ or Pat Bev being spot up shooters, playing on the wing, playing on the perimeter. So they
what has Pat Bev?
They would rather have Pat. They would rather have Pat Bev in to defend. That's all I'm saying.
So what has Pat Bev been doing all his career to you?
Defending and being a
And then
pest.
and then doing what on offense?
Nothing. Nothing. I mean, he scores, but he's not standing on. He's not waiting for a pocket pass. He's never. You don't see Pat Bev doing.
Yes, he does. That's what he
Holy
did
crap.
on the Clippers, and that's what he did on the Timberwolves.
That's
last
not what he
year.
did on the Rockets. That's really not what he did on the Clippers. No.
What did he do on the Rockets?
He was.
He played with James Harden, of course.
He was injuring Russ. That's what he was doing. Being a pest. He was just a pest. Annoying. We're not running plays for him to be a shooter. That's all I'm saying, bro.
We're not gonna run plays for him. He's gonna catch and shoot. He's gonna sit there. People gonna bite. Braun gonna pass that time. He's gonna hit the shot. So, yeah, y'all disrespecting Russ. Y'all disrespecting Pat Bev, man. I'm not standing for it.
Disrespecting Pat Bev, who got up on the table after he won a playoff game. Like
Now he gonna have a real reason to cry this year when they holding up the chip.
playing game. Threw away his jersey, signed it. Get out of here.
You heard Pat Bev when he was on Stephen A. show. All they gotta do is add him on the team and they go into the Western Conference Finals. Stamp it. You heard.
I'd like to see it. I need to see LeBron back in the finals, so I wouldn't mind.
All right, let's go to the Bengals and Rams had a joint practice, I believe, yesterday, and there was a brawl going on. It looked like double fisting. Aaron Donald had two Bengal players' helmets in his hand, and he was swinging them around. So what do you guys think about that? They're talking about the NFL should probably suspend him or fine him. There's a little outrage. People calling it assault. What do you guys think?
I got two things. How the hell did he get two helmets off so goddamn fast? And why are the guys that just played in the Super Bowl holding joint practices together when there's probably hella tension just being there? Because they're going to probably talking hella shit. Because you know Jalen Ramsey's talking his shit. So I think that's a poor choice of two teams coming off of a Super Bowl to go against each other. But I don't know. If I'm a Bengals player, I'm not messing with AD. AD is one of the scariest human beings. So
all 5 foot, all 5'11" of him.
He's scary as fuck.
Pause. I think that no, I was talking about Wayne.
I'm 5'11", bro.
It's all 5'11". The way you said it was just kind of pause moment.
Bro, no. Ever since I saw that little photo of what happened when he slapped the dude, or I don't know if that was fake or not, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that, Chris. I don't know why they had a joint practice. I don't know. It was bound to happen. It was going to happen. To that point, I think stuff like this does happen, as far as like brawls and you know what I mean, and joint practices. Who else?
The Patriots in Carolina did it, but
yeah.
But
it happens every year.
But the big thing is they're talking about him swinging the helmets and like hitting.
Yeah, no, I was about to say touching on that. Like, I think if Myles Garrett gets suspended for doing that to Mason Rudolph, then
that's different.
The whole Rams thing.
Game.
Whole Rams are going to say is what they say that situation is Rudolph didn't have a helmet on, and Aaron Donald was swinging that.
Two people didn't have a helmet on. Apparently,
he was swinging, but apparently he made contact with people that had helmets on. So.
Still, bro. I think it's kind of the same circumstances, the intention behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily like what happened, like as far as like if nobody got hurt or not. But still, the intention behind it is kind of, just sending a bad message. I know it's football, you know what I'm saying, but they literally have put stuff like this into play in order for to keep people safe. They throw flags when. DBs hit receivers and call them defenseless. They don't start practicing with them cushions on the helmet now. You know what I'm saying? So just stuff like this is just
the guardian shield.
Yeah, it's kind of like backtracking on the whole what the NFL is trying to do. I mean, I'm not saying football is football. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fights, it's gonna be brawls, but like I said, the intention behind what he was trying to do obviously was definitely hurt somebody. So I think if again, if Myles Garrett can get suspended for doing that to Mason Rudolph, then don't baby Aaron Donald because it's Aaron Donald.
Can't do it. It's two separate situations.
It's not two separate situations.
Yes, it is.
Can
One
you dismiss
happened
that,
in
all of
one
it I
happened.
just said.
Yeah, I went to bathroom. One
So
happened in the game.
I was saying that you see, like, even in the game, like, how the NFL is trying to, emphasize safety, player safety and stuff. Like, they throw flags when, DBs hit defenseless receivers. You know what I'm saying? They practicing with all these cushions and stuff on the helmets and stuff now. So for him to, intentionally, like, his intention behind what he was trying to do is kind of like backtracking on what the NFL is, trying to emphasize.
So we're gonna suspend him because he's the one that got caught. Because that happens all the time in every practice in the NFL. So
I'm not gonna say.
Now we got to review every.
Are you saying that brawls happen? Or are you saying that people are trying
taking the
helmet?
helmet?
Bro, people take people's helmet off all
but
the
not
time
trying to hit, not swinging them around, bro.
Yes, bro, that happens, bro. Because you ain't see it happens. I was watching.
If it was happening like how you're saying it, then we would see it more often, bro.
It's not a super occurrence, but it does happen. So now you got to review everything. Usually things are kept in house. It's just one was a brawl that got caught.
I know players like push helmets off. They take players' helmets off, but they don't then use a helmet as a weapon to try to hit someone.
And they try to hit niggas when they take their helmets off, bro. I'm telling you.
You don't see that.
Listen, I was watching ESPN and Ryan Clark was talking about this. Sam Acho was talking about this. And they say, yo, we see this happen all the time in practice in our NFL careers. So now I just saying a difference between a game.
Ryan Clark and Sam Acho, bro. Players who play how long ago? I just said from what the NFL is trying to clean up on, like the intention behind it.
So you think football changed since Ryan Clark?
I think if they're going to do
the way people act in practice has changed.
I think football is getting soft, but if you're gonna make it soft, you might as well make it soft.
Well, football is hyper competitive in practice, and fights happen all the time, and you can't regulate fights. The NFL did the right thing by saying if the Rams want to do something, they could do something. Suspending him, no, they could fine him possibly for doing that. But if you can't, to me, you can't compare the Myles Garrett thing because it happened in a live NFL game.
That doesn't matter, bro. Like it's against another team. If it was against the
like Aaron Donald wasn't the first one to take helmets off because Lyle Collins did it, and that's what led to everything. So
you think the circumstances are different because it was a live game versus practice?
That shit was on national television. Yes, Sunday Night Football.
It's still another player.
100%. A lot more eyes were on that. 100%.
Yeah, it's totally different, man. I only saw it on Twitter.
And it was like a crucial game. Everybody was watching that game.
If it was within the team, bro, then I wouldn't. Hey, whatever. But like that's a whole nother team. Like, what if he would have injured that player? Then the you know what I'm saying?
If he definitely would have, if he got hurt, if somebody definitely got injured, then 100% something would be.
Yeah, it's just that the team.
Mason Rudolph ain't get hurt.
It's a controller,
and he still got
Why are you not understanding the difference between a game?
Live NFL game. I said the situation is just the only thing that's different is live. The word live.
That's a big difference. What you do in practice and what you do in the game is different.
No, bro. If it was within the same like team versus team, like the same team, that's a different team. Like, come on, man. That's two different teams.
That tensions are rising. They've been going at it all day. So third day in a row that they're going against each other. You know, a brawl takes out his helmet
for making them practice against each other.
That's the coach. That's the coach's decision. So, coaches and GM reach out.
Definitely a poor selection.
I don't think it was a poor selection. They're the Patriots had a brawl. Like,
no. I'm talking about the two teams. I don't think. I
don't think that's a bad decision to have.
I don't like it personally, but
just because they played in the Super Bowl together.
It's like an NBA Christmas game.
Because you got that's the last team you had. I had a meeting.
Well, the person who started the fight wasn't even on the team for the Super Bowl.
And Aaron Donald dogged your team. So I would feel some type of way if I had.
But the person who started the fight wasn't even on that team for the Super Bowl, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right. Next, let's go ahead and get started, man. We're gonna do our picks for MVP. We're gonna predict the NFL awards, for the year before the year start, and we're gonna track this to see who was right. So DL claims to be Mr. Right, so I want to see if he's gonna be Mr. Right, since that's all he claims.
MVP picks. Oh man,
It's MVP,
I thought about this.
comeback player of the year.
I thought about all of those. I
I
didn't
gotta
think
think.
about
I don't know who would be
MVP,
comeback.
bro.
Who got hurt last year?
That might be somebody that come
Oh,
back.
I got
They don't
mine.
gotta be
I got
hurt.
mine. I got
Come
mine.
back
I
or
got
hurt,
everything except
or they
for
just got
MVP.
come back and good. So I'm gonna share my
Oh,
screen
I got it. I got one too.
so we can get it.
I might. You're gonna probably say my first two are biased, but
You can't put Lamar and comeback player of the year.
no, I'm not. Another guy that got hurt towards ACL.
All right. Can you guys see? I gotta make this big. Perfect. And all right. Hold on. I gotta make this bigger. 1 second.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Hey, I got my comeback. Duh.
I made this. I think I made it too big.
The team I've been talking about all month.
We've been talking about all month.
The team I've been anxious to see all month. My guy.
We'll get
right.
into it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's go. So Smooth, you're up first. Who do you got winning the MVP?
Oh, MVP, damn. You might have to go first on this one, Wayne. I haven't thought about this one too much because there's a lot of good players this year, bro.
No, you just gotta go, bro.
Circle.
Just gotta go, bro.
Oh man, I'm gonna just go and say, hard to say. Tom Brady, bro.
I knew it. I knew you and
Tom
Chubbs were
Brady.
going. I already know what way you and Chubbs are going. You already know which way I'm going.
You already know where I'm going. I've been saying it for about this whole
How you
month.
know I was going that way? He don't even play with us no more. I could have said
That's-
Mac Jones.
All right, here we go. I think if Patrick Mahomes balls out without Tyreek, they're gonna give it to him. Comeback player of the year.
Comeback player of the year. I have.
This is also
my
like
guy,
the most improved in case anyway.
Damn.
Baker, the guy.
See, that's what I was thinking
Damn,
about.
that's
Yeah.
a good one.
If y'all want that one, then I got another one.
No,
no,
I actually
that's
had
you.
two. I actually
That's
had
you.
two.
I am going next. Comeback player of the year.
That's a good one.
Next one.
So I was gonna go Baker because I didn't want to seem too biased with my first two, but now I want to switch it up. I don't want to be Jameis or Baker because I thought about Jameis too before you typed it. He tore his ACL in the preseason. I think J.K. Dobbins is going to come back and have a big year.
You know, a fourth runner-up would be Saquon.
Yeah, I thought about that one too, but
no, he played last year though. He just sucked.
He got hurt a lot.
He was hurt. He got hurt.
a lot.
I think he got hurt again last year.
Damn,
True.
right.
I think
I got to think of another rookie because I was going to say Isaiah Likely. I don't know 1, 2, 3.
Offensive rookie, I got Jahad Dotson.
Really?
That's a crazy one.
I haven't seen him do much in this preseason.
Yeah.
Preseason's preseason.
I get it. I got to think of another rookie name.
I don't want to pick a Steeler.
I don't want to pick a Raven.
So if I'm being honest, I think George Pickens is going to win it, but I don't want to pick it or Kenny Pickett. But I don't want to pick either one of them because
that's how I feel about Likely. I think Likely could
seem like
be a
a
big
homer.
role.
So I'm going with.
That's interesting. I'm going to go with just because I think he's going to get a lot of production on Kenneth Walker.
And that's what I was battling between. Walker might have been a bit better pick, but it's Rashad Penny.
Because the reason why I think he's a better pick, let's talk about it. Because you're right, it came out today. Breece Hall and Michael Carter are going to be splitting carries.
Kenneth's going to split with Rashad Penny.
Yeah, but Kenneth will get more than Rashad.
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Ooh, this is going to be a tough one.
I was leaning towards Hutch or Tibb.
Hey, you like Hutch from watching
I watching Hard
Hard
Knocks.
Knocks,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. So I'm gonna go with Aiden Hutchinson. I have to.
Huh.
I have to.
Thanks for his name.
AI.
Yeah.
I am gonna go with. Hold on, I want to make sure I get this guy's name correctly. There we go. Pass rusher. Not a lot of people know about this guy, but if you do, you know how good he's been in camp and how good he's looked. Um, I want to say, I just want to make sure I get his thing correctly before I go any further. Um, I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys second pick, defensive end out of Ole Miss, Sam Williams.
I'm gonna pick Big Jordan Davis. I think he could have. I mean, he's not. No one's to AD's level. I think he have somewhat of an AD impact on that team.
This one's tough.
Coach of the year.
Coach of the year. This is pending that they have the best record, which I think they will. Um, Sean McDermott.
That's what I was gonna say, but now I'm gonna switch it. Damn. Did he freeze? I think he froze.
Means frozen.
He definitely froze. Well,
You hear me?
now we do. He picked Sean McDermott. I was like, we were looking at you, and I saw your eyes like down by the corner, like you were like the Grudge, like, or whatever.
That's how you spell it.
Yeah, I was gonna pick him too, but I'm gonna switch mine now.
Going off of what
I want to say
this
I
team
want to say
should
Kyle
do.
Shanahan really, because I really think that the Commanders will.
Picking Dennis Allen, the Saints rookie coach, got a great defense. If they can find a way to win that division over the Buccaneers, which I think is possible, especially with offensive line injuries to the Buccaneers, I think he can win. I got him winning Coach of the Year.
My coach of the year is going to be based off what I got at my MVP. If Lamar Jackson's the MVP, the Ravens are going to have a great record, which John Harbaugh will be the coach of the year because of this record. That's usually tend to happens when they play well.
I try to be unbiased. This guy.
I'm trying.
So, defensive player of the year. You could pick the same person as the guy picked them, by the way. I don't know if
I know.
I think honestly, there's no reason why Jalen Ramsey should not have won defensive player of the year yet.
This is a stretch.
That's a big stretch.
It's not a stretch because I think although I'm gonna say Jalen Ramsey, but the reason behind it is that like he's like I know you gotta have like accolades as far as like picks, whatever, tackles, but they don't try him. So like that in itself should be a reason as to why he should get, you know what I'm saying, an award like that. So, freaking we'll probably talk about it later. Trayvon Diggs is getting top 25 players because he had 11 picks. That's ridiculous. So,
all right.
This is tough.
And now I'm thinking about being boring.
I don't think Aaron Donald's going to win it just because there's too many people on his team, too many greats on his team. Even though how great he is, I think they're going to get voters fatigue in this. There's too many greats on the team. Yeah, Jalen Ramsey. Now you have Bobby Wagner. It's just too great of a team. Do I think TJ Watt could break the sack record again? Yeah, but how likely do I think they'll give it to him again? Probably not. I am going to go with someone that I think feels really disrespected, and now he's on the top He will be on the top defense, and will be able to stand out a lot more. Then, even though he's a great player, and he's been really helping a sorry defense and turning them great. Now he's going to turn a great defense to phenomenal defense. So I think it's time. He's waited enough time, and he's getting a little older. But I
Get
think he
on with
definitely-
it.
Tyrant.
I think I'm picking this guy here,
Tyrant.
Aaron Matthew.
Okay. My selection.
If anybody know, there's a huge Saints agenda going on for me. So
My selection is this is my dark horse out of all the awards. Similar to what you just said, but he's in a crappy situation. But if he stays, his consistency from last year, if he doubles up what he just did last year, he should be in Defensive Player of the Year conversation. That's Robert Quinn.
all right, that is a big stretch.
Bro, he had like 20 sacks. Like, come on, that's hard.
Man, it's hard, but that's not moving nobody.
That's only reason we're doing that and saying that is because of the team he's on, right? And the defense he's on.
Yeah.
That's the
Offensive
reason.
Player of the Year.
But it's still your man's, bro. I got to. I think he's only gotten better every single year, and I think he should be rewarded for it next year if he has a better season. Again, it's J Jet.
Well, he can write me in for J Jet too, because I agree with you, DL, and I don't like how awards happen except for MVP. Like these Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, defensive players sometimes, but Offensive Player of the Year awards. It's hard to win it back to back. Like they usually pick somebody that probably snap, but like they're not gonna like give it to Cooper Kupp 2 years in a row. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's good.
I'm so mad.
I am gonna go with a guy that is my MVP dark horse.
Oh my god!
So he's gonna be a running threat and a passing threat. He will lead his team to 11 wins in the playoffs. I'm going with Trey Lance.
But technically, wouldn't our Offensive Player of the Year have to be our MVP if they're offensive?
No, they
No,
don't.
because
I'm saying like if, but do they give?
I see what you're saying though.
I thought
I'm
the
saying
same
like,
thing.
don't
but
the NFL do that though? Like,
no, it's two different awards.
that's ridiculous. That's
A lot of time receivers typically get it,
Right.
yeah.
or a running back.
It's basically the award for guys that don't get MVP.
Yeah,
That bald.
and I think Trey Lance will be one of those.
I really
guys.
do think JJ.
But typically, Wayne, I'm sorry, I like your pick, but usually offensive player.
It's a receiver.
Yeah,
or
it's not a
running back.
quarterback. It's not a quarterback.
If I was gonna go with a non-quarterback, it's
You should have went with Trey Lance for your MVP. Dark horse.
Patty.
You said dark horse. That was
said
your pick.
He been watching.
Yeah,
preseason
bro. He was watching preseason. Let's talk about that.
I'm not giving up about what I saw in the
Trey
preseason.
Lance has been rough in the
It's
preseason.
preseason. I'm not worried about that. But if I'm going with a non-rock quarterback, it's going to be Tyreek Hill. All right. Yeah, with Tua Tagovailoa, man.
With
I think
Duck
that's
on
a
Tua.
pretty good list.
All right, so let's all go over our list. I want you guys to say your list. So for anyone on the audio podcast, so DL, go through your award predictions this year.
All right, yeah. So this year season, I got for MVP Tom Brady, comeback player of the year. I think Baker's gonna have a comeback season this year, playing with the Panthers. Good receivers, offensive rookie, Jahad Dotson. You got Carson Wentz and Terry McLaurin on the other side. He's gonna be taken away from his targets because I think Terry McLaurin is gonna be guarded by the best corner. So it's going to open up Jahad Dotson, see what he's been doing at Penn State. I think he's going to carry it over. Aiden Hutchinson's been looking good for the Lions and Hard Knocks for what I've been seeing, and just overall having a good camp. Good preseason as well. Coach of the Year, Sean McDermott. I think he's going to have the best record in NFL playing with the Bills. He's definitely going to win our division, in my opinion. That's the NFC East. AFC East, I'm sorry. Defensive Player of the Year, Jalen Ramsey. He doesn't get enough credit because of the type of player he is as far as like not getting too many targets. So that in itself, in my opinion, should be the reason why he should be considered for the award. And offensive player, Justin Jefferson, who's only gotten better every single year. So granted, he has another great season. I think he deserves it.
Nice. My picks MVP. I have Patrick Mahomes. I think he wins his second one. I think voters got bored of him, so now it's time without Tyreek Hill. But he's going to ball out and have amazing numbers, and they're going to feel like this is very deserving. Comeback player of the year, Jameis Winston, Mr. 30 for 30 himself. But I think he's learned through watching Drew Brees and being with Sean Payton that he's going to turn down those interceptions, but those TDs are going to remain the same, especially with Michael Thomas coming back. Offensive rookie, I got Brees Hall running back for the New York Jets. I just think he's an amazing running back, and especially with Zach Wilson missing the first couple games, he will be fine. Um, Defensive rookie of the year, I have Sam Williams, great pass rusher, great edge rusher, playing opposite of Dexter Lawrence. Not Dexter Lawrence. What would I just say?
Demarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence. Um, and I just think he's going to have a huge impact. And I think the Dallas Cowboys get it back to back. Coach of the year, I got Dennis Allen, rookie coach. Got a great team. Got Alvin Kamara and the crew. Got Michael Thomas. Got an amazing defense, which comes in line with my defensive player of the year, Tyrann Mathieu. I think he was really not able to. He was able to ball with the Chiefs, but he wasn't able to free flow as much because he had to really direct that defense. But now he has people like Marcus Lattimore on the outside with some great corners. Um, so I think being on that defense to be able to free flow more and see him be able to roam around and be a true ball hawk. And then for offensive player of the year, I think this guy's going to have a great year running and passing the ball. Expect him to get over 30 touchdowns between the two, and a rush for nearly 800 yards. So got Trey Lance as my offensive player of the year.
All right. My MVP, Lamar Jackson. I think he's gonna have a real bounce back year. He's been saying he feels like he's in a better shape than his 2019 year, which was his MVP year. So I think he's healthy team. I think they're going to be successful. He's going to have 1,000 yards probably rushing again, and with 3,000 yards passing. Who knows how many touchdowns? I think he's going to win the MVP off that. Comeback, got JK, came off big ACL injury. Previous years he was like top 3 with yards per carry. I think he's going to come back strong. Don't know what the hell that was. Offensive rookie, Kenneth Walker. Given that passing game, you don't know what that's going to be with them quarterbacks. I think he's going to get a lot of volume, a lot of touches, which is going to result in yards and probably touchdowns, which I think is going to get him that. Defensive rookie, I think it's going to be hard for him to get this, but I think Jordan Davis, I think he's going to get it. I think he's going to have some similar impact to like AD. Not saying he's going to be AD, but he's big. He can move for how big he is. He's strong as shit. So I think he's going to get in the backfield and cause a lot of havoc. John Harbaugh as my coach of the year. Only reason why I got him as coach of the year is if Lamar is winning MVP, that means the Ravens probably have 12, 13 wins and he's balling. So that's going to result in probably a coach of the year for the coach. It's typically what happens when you have an MVP. Defensive player of the year, I got Robert Quinn. He had like 19 or 20 sacks last year. If he can duplicate that, I don't see why not. Only reason that's going to be hard for him, he's on the Bears. Defense isn't that great. The team's not that great, but he's the one really bright spot on that team. And Jay Jett, like DL picked, he's going to ball this year. He's prime for his breakout year. It's year 3. I think he's going to do some great things. And they typically give it to a receiver, and it's typically not the same receiver every year. So, like I said, I don't think Cooper Kupp's going to repeat, even though I think Cooper Kupp's going to ball. And Devontae Adams might get it too, but I think Jay Jett's the best position for it.
But Kirk Cousin, what?
Yeah, I'm not really too confident in Kirk, but like
he's a consistent quarterback.
It's Jay Jett though, so
perfect. All right, man. That is our award predictions. Let us know what you think. Definitely make a graphic out of this. Next, let's get to it. 7-on-7. So we're gonna pick an offense. We're gonna pick a defense. QB, running back, tight end, 3 receivers. And then on defense, we're going to pick 2 linebackers, 3 corners, and 2 safeties. No one can pick the same player as somebody had. So choose wisely. And if you make your pick, give a little reason why you're making this pick, and you do have. We're gonna do this like a draft, so you do have a minute to on the clock to draft a player. So if you do not in that minute, I'll give you guys a minute 30. So if you don't pick a person,
not take that long, bro.
all right, a minute. A minute. All right. A minute. So
45 seconds. What you mean?
45. All right. 45 seconds.
Nah, give him a minute. Fuck that.
Nah, 45 seconds.
Nah, we're doing a minute, bro.
You act like it's
You're
three
not
of
cutting
us.
me off at 45, dog.
45.
You're giving me a
You should
goddamn
have
minute.
you should have 3 people in mind, bro. And if it get picked, you go to your next person.
All right, let's go.
It's only 3 people.
Let's go.
You got
45.
first pick anyway.
I already know who I'm picking.
So you got 45 seconds, and if you don't, the rule is if you don't pick somebody, the
Bro.
other two get to pick the person for you.
Bro.
No, the other two people
all
get to
right,
pick the
bet.
person.
Nah,
for
you better not be picking those terrible players on purpose.
You better pick.
Nah,
it's all about who's
that's
going to
trash.
win. So
That's trash.
all right, so we're gonna start off 45 seconds. Start on the clock now. Chubbs, go.
J Jet. I want J Jets. Only reason I got 3 receivers. I need to start it off dangerous. I got him offensive player of the year. Why not?
Travis Kelce.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That is a nice one. All right, Wayne.
I am gonna go 45 seconds. I am going with Kyle Pitts.
Okay.
Chubbs, you are back on the clock.
I'm going with Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp, that's nice.
That man going straight receivers.
Definitely is. DL, you are on the clock.
All right. I'm about to go. Derrick Henry.
That's crazy. You picked
Yo,
Derrick
I'm
Henry.
glad you do that. You can't do it. This is 7-on-7, buddy.
Yeah, this is 7 on 7.
Oh, this is 7 on 7.
Yeah,
Okay, that's cool.
Let's
Well,
get it.
let me get Christian McCaffrey.
Nah. You already.
I think it is the draft.
No give backs.
It's all good.
Fuck.
I was gonna let you get Tyreek.
I'm up though, right?
You are up 45
Devontae
seconds.
Adams.
That's crazy, bro. I can't believe you actually did that, bro. Yeah, bro. You were supposed to pick a damn receiver, bro.
I know, bro. I'm thinking, bro.
No, this nigga picked Derrick Henry, bro. I'm so mad at you, bro.
These fucking mosquitoes. How
my
many
fault,
mosquitoes
bro.
getting in here? Damn.
You got 25 seconds left, Dio. 20 seconds.
I'm hot, bro. I'm mad I just did that.
15 seconds. 10 seconds.
Give me Lamar, bro.
It's you're last. You're last. All right. Give me Jamar Chase.
Give me
I mean, there's still.
McCaffrey.
I have three. I have three
You?
receivers. And
Give me Christian McCaffrey.
TMC.
Diggs.
A nice pick. Stephon Diggs.
Spelled that way wrong, but I like it.
That's not how you spell his name?
F with an F.
Bad. You got Stephon Diggs. That's a good pick.
I know it's a good pick. I have receivers that y'all just think are trash, so I'm not worried about it. None of y'all gonna pick my receivers.
I
pick up Derrick Henry, bro.
Yeah, I am going to pick. Got Jamar Chase.
Got 25 seconds, Wayne.
I am.
He'll be starting time on his picks.
No. I have my time on. I have 20 seconds left.
He biggin'.
I am gonna go Mike Evans.
Give me Patrick.
CD.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Okay, y'all laughing, bro. Watch.
Mm-hmm. You already know who I'm picking. Write it in. Most dangerous 7-on-7 team.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think so.
Oh, Smoke, who you got?
My last pick is I just had him in mind.
You got Devontae. That was a good pick, though. I thought Smooth was gonna pick Devontae. Either way, you would have got one of them because he picked fucking Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I'm hot, bro. Y'all should
Like,
let me repick, bro. Y'all should let me repick, bro.
No, it don't matter now because you make him get
Keenan
Tyreek
Allen.
or Devontae. Keenan Allen. That's what I was gonna go with. But because I have speed and all that.
That was gonna be if you picked Patty, I would have picked Josh. So.
All right, man. So that is our QB. That is our offensive team. So we're gonna go to defense before we say who we have. So DL. Oh, hold up, bro. I did this shit so wrong, bro. It was supposed to be Serpentine, so it was supposed to go back to me.
Yeah.
Well, you did a fixed one, so that is what it is for that one.
He's just saying that because he got a mix. Yo, we had to do that one over. I ain't gonna cap, bro, because it ain't go right, bro. It ain't
it's
go
your fault.
right.
That's your fault.
It ain't go right. That's on me though. Smooth.
I got first pick.
First pick. 45 seconds. Starts now.
Oh, I get back-to-back picks now. Okay.
$30 seconds. I don't think it's that hard to pick first, Smooth.
What do you mean? I don't know if I want to get a corner or
20 seconds.
Give me Tyrann.
Oh, that's crazy. You did that.
That's
You
not
want that
bad.
free or strong.
You're free.
Yeah, you could pick. You could place anybody anywhere you want.
Yeah, but what's his name? CD, whatever name. What's his name? CJ Gardner is the strong. Isn't that his name?
He plays corner. He's a nickel.
I thought he played.
He's gonna get hurt, Chris.
Nah,
hot.
but this is prime 7-on-7. Fuck you, Wayne.
Go, Chubb.
Give me Jair. And give me Tre'Davious.
Nice. I don't know how to say it, bro. What's his last name?
Tre'Davious White.
Got my timer. 45 seconds.
Oh damn, that's all big. Well, give me Diggs.
That's fucking crazy.
7-on-7, bro. You ain't tackling.
Bruh.
Hey, he had 11 picks.
Every single one of the receivers I picked cooked him.
Yeah, you going again. You going again.
You said Trayvon is the second pick. You could have got him at the end.
That ass. No one's picking that nigga.
Seven.
20 seconds.
I figure out. God save me, bro. Give me JC then.
JC Jackson. That's a good pick. That's what you should have picked before you pick anybody else. But I think I'm gonna round out my quarters right now. Someone that played really good last year, former defensive player of the year. Stephon Gilmore.
Who's up?
You.
Give me Minka.
You son of a bitch.
And then give me fuck, who do I want? Give me Minka and give me how much time I got left?
You got 35 seconds. I reset it after you pick Minka.
Oh, I bet. Give me Give me Derwin.
It's a nice one.
Yeah.
Oh, I stopped sharing. Hold on. My bad.
Yeah, give me Derwin.
That's a ew.
I thought about Marcus, but Marcus is another free safety, so give me Derwin.
For me, I'm gonna go. Is this his name? What's his name?
Which one? Fred Warner. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Fred Warner. Smooth.
Another corner. Is Darius Slay hurt?
No, this is
No.
prime. This is everybody in prime where they're healthy. Everybody healthy.
No, it's everybody right now. This is everybody in prime.
All right,
Now.
but yeah, healthy
you
don't
saying,
count.
you saying right now. Well,
Yeah,
I was
they're
saying
healthy.
because he just got. I thought he got hurt like when he was checking Tyreek Hill.
No, he good. He healthy. They just healthy. You want Darius Slay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you got one more pick. 45 seconds starts now.
Oh my God. Safety.
30 seconds. That's not it. $15.
Give me, oh man, Micah Hyde.
Micah Hyde. Not too bad of a pick. Micah Hyde. I need to confirm this, but
You get free safety.
yeah, free safety. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm up.
Yep.
Give me the highest rated PFF corner last year, AJ Terrell, as my last slot corner.
That was gonna be my pick.
And then it's a serving team. So give me Darius Leonard.
It's a good one right there. All right. Perfect. Give me someone. Oh, this is a tough one. Give me someone I love. The thing that goes off right now, that's not for me. That was for Chubbs. I have like 20 more seconds after that. So I got 20 seconds. Fuck it, let's do it. Andre Campbell.
All right, so we got 2 picks.
Final 2 picks.
LBs.
Bobby Wagner.
All right, that's a good one.
$707 cover corners. You got Fred Warner already. Damn.
I already got 2 guys in mind. So even if you pick a guy here.
Buda Baker's a strong safety, bro.
All right, they're switching. You still got time.
Let me get Demario Davis.
Ooh, you get it. So
Who's either gonna be him or Eric Kendricks?
That's one you should have picked. That's what I'm picking. Because Eric Kendricks is a great cover linebacker. And if you picked Eric Kendricks, I was going to pick Micah Parsons.
He's a rush.
No, he does everything.
I don't know if he can catch.
He's the number 7th rated coverage linebacker in the NFL rated this year. Bleacher Report did it too. Yeah, that's all on Bleacher Report.
I'm looking at updated ones now. Oh, it's 2021.
2022 is what I just looked at.
All
just
right.
look up top coverage linebackers. You'll see the list I saw. You are over 45 seconds. I feel like that's not a bad one. All right, give me Eric Kendricks.
Damn, I feel like I should have fucking picked Justin Simmons. All right.
My 707 teams are dusted, y'all.
I got the best DBs.
I got the best coverage out of everybody.
No, you don't. Derwin is.
I got
Nah.
2 of the top 4 coverage linebackers. I got Jair and Trey.
What do I have?
You do. You got good ones. If you got the best one.
I got the best one. I got
2 and 4. Okay.
Yeah.
I got Minka.
I got the best DB. I got the best corners easily.
Y'all saying that, and y'all corners literally, like my corners literally have the most picks of everybody. So I mean,
I have the best corners.
I got the best coverage.
Numbers don't lie, bro.
I have the best.
I got the best coverage.
Numbers don't lie.
No. My corner has led the league in interceptions since he got here.
AJ Terrell is top rated PFF corner.
Yeah, but that's ass.
He's
not better than Stephon, and he's not better than Xavier. That's facts. And he sure as hell ain't better than Jalen.
Trey is top 3, so is Jair's top 5.
Buda Baker and Derwin are tied. I give you Jesse Bates over Minka. They tied too, for real. For real, DL got the best safeties.
Yeah, I do. I have the best safety and then first.
I don't think Mike is anything too crazy. But
hey man, numbers don't lie. Derwin James is not him.
And then offensively, people are just gonna overblow because you got Devontae Adams, Cooper Kupp, and Justin Jefferson.
And Chris McCaffrey and Patrick Mahomes and Mark Andrews.
Let me change that Derrick Henry pick, bro.
You got Lamar, bro. That doesn't matter, bro. Lamar's your quarterback for 7 on 7.
We running RPOs, bro. Or no RPOs in 7
on 7.
That's what I'm saying.
DL, you literally handed him the draft, bro.
I know because I'm thinking we draft.
I can't believe you did that, bro.
I'm thinking really we draft, bro.
You're not in the Madden league.
Bro.
That's crazy. Yo, say our teams. I can't believe DL did that, bro. You put Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry in 7 on 7, bro.
Bro, all right, let me get another pick, but
for the incredible Chubbs.
It don't matter, bro. You gave Chubbs the 3 best top 5 receivers. Even though I really think my receivers are competing with him. It's just I think Tyreek and Jamar Chase are right there with Justin and Devontae. It's just Cooper Kupp is better than Mike Evans.
Bro, you got J-Jet and Devontae Adams. Nobody's giving you Cooper Kupp, bro.
What you mean, top 5?
Nobody's giving you Copper Kupp.
Top 5.
I spelled his name wrong.
He's top 2 in my eyes, but he's top 5.
I bet you every last person will be like Cooper Kupp is not.
They're gonna say Chubbs won because he has the 3 receivers.
Devontae Adams and J-Jet. That's why.
Patrick Mahomes, and I got the best receiving running back.
That's my guy. I think my guy and your guy are comparable.
And I got Mark Andrews. You guys can be in with that group.
No, I don't want.
I don't know, bro. I think me and Wayne's receivers are pretty similar.
I think all 3 of our tight ends are in the same category. Anything, I have the best tight end. I have the most versatile tight end out of the group because my tight end can go anywhere on the field.
Yeah, but my tight end is the biggest target.
He's not. My tight end is the biggest target. My tight end is 6'6" and runs a 4.4.
I think Mark Andrews is around that.
He run a 4.4.
He ran a 4.4, but you said biggest. Now we talking about speed. What the hell are we talking about?
The biggest hands.
I don't have a running back, bro.
Mark Andrews 6'5".
Derrick Henry gonna be in there blocking. That's what he's doing.
Travis Kelce 6'5". Yeah, I got the biggest tight end, bro.
No, I got the best route running, so I don't care.
You got the best what?
Route running.
Oh, I got speed. Bro. We running by your DBs, and my corners are known to cook your DBs. That's a fact. My receivers are known to cook your corners. That's a fact.
Tre'Davious White.
What?
Hold on. Tyreek Hill was cooking Tre'Davious White.
Yeah. He's had a good game versus the Bills every time they played, even when Tre'Davious was there. And who the hell AJ Terrell guarding? You're talking about Jamar Chase?
Bro, AJ Terrell, you're sleeping on AJ Terrell now.
No, he's nice, but he's not guarding you guys.
I don't think it's a shot. Yeah, I don't think he's a shot. I think I got pretty much the best DBs, bro, honestly.
No, you don't. I have the best cornerbacks, bro. I got Jalen Ramsey, Xavier Howard, and Stephon Gilmore.
J.C. Jackson and Stephon Gilmore is pretty similar, bro.
No, one's a
Yes,
former defensive
yes.
player of the year. What are you talking about, bro?
But one also had what 7 picks too. What you talking about? J.C. Jackson has 7 picks.
All right.
Darius Slay shadows. I give
He's
you
not better than
Jackson.
Xavier Howard.
I didn't say it was, but he's still shadows.
You got Trayvon Diggs on your team, bro.
Hey,
Well,
bro,
picks, bro. Numbers don't lie.
Hey, next gen stats. The last time they met, Wayne, we got Tre'Davious hurt all last year. So last time him and Tyreek were on the field, Tyreek was targeted 14 times, only got 5. Oh no, he got targeted 5 times, 4 receptions, 38 yards. He did not do that great. He did okay.
Jamar Chase cooking everybody else.
I don't know about that. Jair's ass now. I thought we put him in the league.
No. Jair's second best corner in the league. That's why I give you respect. But I think everybody else trumps everybody else. And then my linebackers.
I got the second best and third best corner because Tre'Davious White top 3.
Debatable. I got a debate with him and Xavier.
They actually disrespect Xavier in the rankings this year. And they don't even have him in top 5 corners.
I think my linebackers are better equipped to guard the tight ends and running back.
Nah, Darius Leonard and Edric Kendrick's a better pair than Devondre Campbell and Fred.
Fred is first of all, none of your guys are guarding Kyle Pitts. None of your linebackers. You guys have to put a corner on Kyle Pitts.
I got Derwin James.
You got to put a corner on Kyle Pitts.
I got Derwin James. So.
Tyrann Mathieu can guard him, bro. Sure.
Y'all have no one on the field that can guard Kyle Pitts 1-on-1.
Bro, you heard Jalen Ramsey. Derwin James best safety in the league, bro.
Y'all have no one on the field that can guard Kyle Pitts 1-on-1.
That sounds like some Gator bias.
He's playing outside the entire game.
Sounds like some Gator bias.
He's my ex. He's playing outside the entire game. Jamar and the crew will all be inside. I'll put Mike Evans on the outside, and I put Kyle Pitts on the outside. I got Jamar and Tyreek inside. I'm fucking y'all up.
No,
Darius Slay can guard this man, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, Tyreek Hill.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Everybody's gonna say I have the best team.
They are, but when I show where I put, the way I'm gonna do the graphic, y'all got to tell me where y'all want these people on the field, because I think I have the deadliest combo with where I'm putting my people on the field.
So, I'm having Devontae by himself out wide. Cooper's in the slot. Jay Jet's out wide on the other side, and I got tight end on the side with Devontae, and running back in the backfield. And sometimes I could put CMC in the slot too.
You said Diggs is guarding what?
Mike Evans.
Yeah. You fucked up this whole. Your team is last.
They're not, bro.
Because your team is not scoring.
What are you talking about?
Derrick Henry, Stephon Diggs is getting locked up. CeeDee Lamb and Keenan Allen are getting locked up. Your saving grace is Travis Kelce.
You got past him every play.
Locked up.
Locked
Bro,
up.
first of all, nobody's locking Diggs, bro. He runs the best routes in the league.
What did he do in the second round playoff game?
What do you mean? He didn't have to. He scored. He had a touchdown.
No, he caught a 2-point conversion.
He scored, bro.
He caught a 2-point conversion.
I mean, I guess he was being guarded by the number one corner, bro. Gabe Davis went off. Had 4 tutties.
No Tyron.
So I should have got Gabe Davis, is what you saying?
Yeah, you should have. Should have paired them together.
Stephon Diggs is the top receiver in the league, bro. You know.
He is, but he's going against Jalen Ramsey, Xavier Howard, and Stephon Gilmore. So, all right. That's really all that we have for this episode, unless you guys have something you want to add before we get up out of here.
No, I don't got much.
Bless you, man. All right, man. If you are here on YouTube, man, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're on any audio podcast, go to the YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and come mess with us here on YouTube and see the videos, man. Until next time, man, my name is Wayne. Chubbs and Smoothie, I got anything I want to say to people before we get up out of here?
Nah, but I'm now thinking about it. 7-on-7. We can put anybody in any situation. I should put Debo at running back, but that's just me. But,
That's
I didn't think about that.
No, you had to pick an actual running back.
Nah. He played running back.
He played wide back. Get out of here.
Yeah, so
all right, man.
There's
Until
back
next
in that
time.
name.
We redrafting next week, bro.
We redrafted because you messed up everything,
next
bro.
week, bro. Yeah. Man.
Well, honestly,
bro.
I messed up the first round Serpentine because I didn't Serpentine it, which I should have. We should redraft Serpentine to get it right. But
Nah, y'all good.
Yeah, see, look. So, all right, man.
I might have to miss that redraft because,
Until next time, my name is Wayne, and we are out of here.